This has been the pride of their fleet for most of that time. There's been different innovations over the years that they've incorporated into it. If any of you people have had a chance to have a look, I'm sure you'd agree they're pretty spectacular. The product, as you see it right here, weighs 156 kilos. Any bike over 500cc will pull it quite safely. Any bike that pulls it with two wheels has to have brakes on it. If it's a trike or a car, you don't need brakes. The setup time, I've been putting this up on my own, and I can do it in 5 minutes. I'm going to do it for you so you can all see how easy they go together and how good they are. I'm not going to do it in 5 minutes for two reasons. I don't want to, and the other reason is that I want you to see how it all goes together properly rather than me just going bang, 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 bang. The setup comprises of a number of things. First of all, these are already undone, but you've got little clips on the all four corners that lock the top down. They're basically all already undone. I always put the spring catch back into it so you don't lose it. The first thing you do when you set it up is you've got to put the legs down for the floor. That's just a matter of basically undoing all the locking points there and extending them out to where they lock in. Sometimes they lock in really quickly, sometimes they become a bit of a pain. That one. And then you put the back faces into the frame. You do the same on the other end. And you pull them out and lock them back in again. Once you've got that done, basically it's then a matter of pulling the floor over. The roof then becomes, oh, hang on, undo the other clips. These clips hold this side of the trailer up. So the side of the trailer on this side becomes part of your floor when it's set up. So then you basically pull that over and lower that down. There's your floor. You then basically pull the first bed support up and lock it in place. Then you pull the bed over, bring that down to the ground. One of the biggest tricks with these is to basically try and keep it on as level a ground as you possibly can, because if it's not level ground, you find you're going to be fighting the bed being up in the air like that, or the floor being down too low, and it just makes it very uncomfortable. Once you've done that, undo the cord on there, two little straps on here that have to be undone, tie the two bed bases together. You then basically pull that support over, which is the support for the tent when you put the tent out. You then put the second support up for the second half of the bed base. You then basically put it over. There's your bed base. At that point in time, let's get rid of that for a minute. Now you're ready to put the tent up. Basically you undo the little straps. And then what you do is you basically roll this out. You pull this up onto the bed and roll it out to the end. Once you've got it out to the end, you find the corners. The corners are all strengthened with quadruple thickening, and you put the little snap locks onto the corresponding things underneath. If there's two people setting it up, it's a lot quicker because one person can go around doing all the snaps on the outside where the other one can work on the inside. So two people can do it in no time. Once you've got it there, then you pull this end out, get hold of the poles, pull the first pole up, then you find the corner of the tent for the front near the door. You snap the two corners on those. I hope everyone can hear me. Now at that point in time you're basically ready to sort of hop in and start setting it up. So what you do is you grab the first pole and just stretch it up till it clicks in. Sometimes they pull out because the centre one actually twists, so you just line it back up again. Right. Then you go to the next one back. Yeah. Then you go to this one. And once that's all locked in, you then crawl out onto the bed. And on the end of the bed you put the metal support up for the canvas and put the Velcro strap around it. And pull that down nice and firm, which gives tension on the tent. I'll just open this window so people outside can probably hear me. So that's how that goes on there. At that point in time, once you've got it at that stage, it's just really a matter of going around, doing up all the little snaps around the frame.
Wasn't that X? Oh.
On either side of the tent, where your jack stands are in the tent, you've actually got elastic straps. Go around the jack stands and hold the tent in place. They just wrap around the jack stands and go back into the little grommet that's into the little grommet that holds the corners. You go around the bed. Underneath the bed you've got the snaps underneath the bed base. There's approximately 15 snaps around the actual canvas. That's basically you camping. I don't know how long that took me, but